Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today I'm gonna show you guys the best tire wet for any of your car tires, guys. So hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back to the channel. So guys, I'm gonna talk about the best tire wet for your tires completely, because I've been using different tire wets from AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, and even some online, and this one I've been using for about a good year now, and I do want to recommend it for you guys. So let's just jump right into it. Boom, let's go. It is called Superior Coverall. Now, why do I recommend it? I'm gonna get right into it because you guys don't want to. I'm gonna do a demonstration later. Let's talk about it. Most of the time, one of the top things that you hate about tire wet is the sling. That's when you put the tire wet or tire gel or foam on it, and when you drive, it slings off and it gets on your paint. It leaves like this little nasty watermarks. I really don't like that. I have yet to really. There's only one tire wet I found out that doesn't do that, and it's kind of like a spray on like this, but what happens is it'll start flaking off, and it looks kind of nasty when it starts to remove. So it's kind of like a paint / spray paint. This one isn't like that. This is more of a I would say grease / gel a little bit, but it does dry, and that's one of the things I really like about it. Number two, it's a good size. It's a good size, and applicating it is really easy. You can spray either on an applicating pad or a cloth, or you can just spray as an aerosol. Now, what I would say is one of the negatives is if you stand too far back, the spray would actually overspray and it may get on the paint, but it's not corrosive to paint and it's not going to damage paint. That's the best part. But why am I still talking about this? Because why would I recommend something that still has a slight overspray? Well, there's a second part that I want to talk to you guys about, right? Because whenever I put tire wet on my car, I always hate that there is an overspray, so I always try my best not to get that part. But the second part is I hate getting the tire wet on my wheels more, because I can wipe off the paint, but when you sit there and you wipe off the wheels and you have like a lot of brake dust and everything like that, the brake dust will cling to the tire wet. So there's a second thing I want to sit there and say. It's called a brim. Now, I've been using this for about a good month now as a combo, so I won't get any overspray or any tire wet on the wheels, and it's definitely something I recommend. So before I get into the demonstration, guys, check below to the Amazon accounts for both of these links to this tire Superior Coverall and this brim. All right, guys, below, let's get into it. All right, guys, so there's two ways to apply this tire wet. Well, there's actually three ways. One, you don't use that and you just use the coverall, which is completely great. But as I said earlier, if you spray it, you see me, it's going to be hard to get it on there properly, and you might get some overspray. But the biggest reason why I'm using the brim is because I don't want to get the overspray onto the spokes. It is super annoying to try to clean it up, and the brake dust will cling right to the wet. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your brim, all right, and you can do this of two ways. Now, warning, I have slightly stretched tires, so this little edge right here is supposed to fit between the tire and the rim edge and the wheel edge right here, but it won't be able to do it because my tires are a little bit stretched. So the second option you're gonna have to do, because the first option will be it'll go click right in and fit right in, you'll be okay. Or the second thing is you're gonna have to hold it here and use the other hand and spray. Now, of course, I'm holding the camera, so I won't be able to do it. I'll try to prop it up to show you guys an example, but outside of that, I'm gonna have to do it that way. So anyway, outside of that, let me show you guys real briefly. All right, guys, so don't pay attention to my ashy hands. All right, always make sure that you shake this up. Don't look at my feet too, my busted feet. Now, I already shook this up and everything. You wanna make sure it's good. Now, you guys know how to put on tire wet or whatever, but I just want you guys to see how this actually sprays and to see if you guys will be comfortable in purchasing this product. All right, I start from the bottom and and the best part is it's not getting on the wheel. And I usually go 2 times around. All right, and boom, there it goes. Take it off, boom, now I don't have to have any problem with the tire wet getting onto the spokes of the wheel. Now my best recommendation here, let me pick the camera up too while talking and showing you guys it. Bear with me, guys. What I also want to tell you guys is this: you need to let it dry. You have to let this dry. Reason being is it's still a little wet, so that's when the sling will actually happen, and I don't want you guys to run into that. Now, even though if you do it in dashes, it'll probably dry up a little quicker, but I recommend, my own recommendation is let it dry for at least 30 minutes. The bottle says 20 minutes, but me using it so long, I realize that it's best to let it dry within 30 minutes. But most of you guys may be doing this out of your garage or driveway, but I want you guys to take a look and see how wet it looks right now. See, that's how wet it looks. And look, no overspray. This is why this thing is so dope and I love it so much. So this is pretty much a two-part video, because you can actually use, either just purchase the tire wet, which I do recommend, but also on top of that, you guys can also choose to purchase the rim brim as a combo. So I gotta sit there and say this is the best combo when it comes to tire wet. Completely, that is it. Like literally, I love it. Now I'm gonna go and quickly do it on the rest of the 3 tires. But before I go and just show you guys, because some of you guys might just want to watch me do that, some of you guys are gonna ask, okay, so how long does it last? And I'm not gonna lie to you, it lasts for pretty long. I usually wash my car every well, with the exception of COVID, but I used to wash my car about every week to every 2 weeks. And even when you applicate it, you'll probably get at least 2 washes. If you go through machine wash, you'll probably get 2 to 3 washes before it like really comes off. But outside of that, yeah, it lasts pretty long. Compared to other ones that you just put it on and after that wash, the tire is gonna look funny. But anyways, outside of that, let me work my way around to the other 3. Now I briefly want to sit there and say this one video. This one I put on a little easier. I like put the tabs in first and it's actually holding up, so you guys can actually see this one video too. So once again, and you guys can see I'm pretty terrible at the way I apply it too. Of course, you know we're gonna miss the bottom part because that's the part that's closest to the bottom of the car. Boom, there it goes. All right, so that's 2. Oh, yeah, I definitely like the wet tire look. But see, look, that overspray part, I really wish there was some way that we cannot do that too, but at least I know I could wipe this off and it won't eat up the paint. But this rust is definitely eating up the paint. I know you guys are gonna pick on me because of it, but I told you guys my car isn't as clean as you think it is. Like, look at that dent there, look at that dent, and this whole part is actually scratched up. You don't really see it as much, but this whole part right here is scratched up. It is not in good shape. But anyways, let me knock off the last 2. Alright guys, so tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. That is definitely a wet tire. That is definitely a wet tire. And it's been on there for about 10 minutes already. I've been just hanging outside the car and everything. But yeah guys, you guys are gonna pick on me and say, but Boost, is there really gonna be sling? We need to know, is there gonna be sling? No guys, if you had to talk about the sling as between 1 being no sling or like little bit sling and 10 being the most sling, I will sit there and say this is a 2 to 3 at the most. Compared to the other ones that I've had on the market, this one is one of the best ones, and I've been using it for about a year guys. So definitely, if you do like the product and you definitely think it looks good on your car and you trust my word, because you know I want you guys to go purchase it, and you can even come back to this video and comment on your experience with it. Definitely guys, do so. Definitely do so. But outside of that guys, what I want to honestly say to you guys is this: I appreciate all the time that you come out and you hang out with me and you watch these videos and you make it to the end of the video. I'm super appreciative of that, and most people don't make it to this part to even hear that, and I'm so thankful for you guys who always watch, support, like, comment, share, who want my channel just to grow up and just be a bigger channel, just to give you guys advice when it comes to Infiniti and Nissan. I mean, at the end of the day, I still want to stick with this car. I'm not going anywhere yet, but I'm still trying to give you guys a little bit of different coverage and a little bit of different things that more the average day driver will do. So some of you guys have been picking on me saying, yo, Boost, your car is dented up, it's messed up. Sooner or later I'm gonna have to get it fixed up. So hopefully you'll see those videos soon, maybe even a detailing video. May not be by me, because I'm not much of a good detailer, but definitely I'm gonna try to give this car a little bit more TLC before the year ends. So otherwise than that, guys, please add me at boostinmotion IG and Facebook and boostinmotion@gmail.com. If you want to support me and support the channel, there will be a Teespring account below where you can order Boost in Motion merch. And if you guys want to donate to the channel, which some people do, and I appreciate you guys that do it, I have a Boost in Motion, money sign Boost in Motion at Cash App. So otherwise than that, guys, you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate you always hanging out with me and watching videos with this baby girl. You guys, see you in the next video. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys, love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you.